Alright, welcome back, terrestrials, to the Quarantine Movie Reviews. In this episode, we're going to be doing 1996's Scream. The director, obviously, we know Wes Craven. The budget was $15 million, and it made back a whopping $173 million. Yeah. $173 million. Alright, so this movie stars Neve Campbell as Sidney Prescott, Courtney Cox as Gail Weathers, David Arquette as Officer Dewey, Matthew Lillard as Stu,
Fucking hit me with the phone, Dick!
Skeet Ulrich as Billy Loomis.
Bitch!
And it also has Jamie Kennedy, Rose McGowan, Henry Winkler, Liev Schreiber. Did I say Drew Barrymore? Drew Barrymore's in it too.
Yeah.
For a minute. So the plot line, if you haven't seen this, shame on you, but the plot line is a year after the murder of her mother, Sidney Prescott finds herself a target of a serial killer who is terrorizing her and her friends in the whitest town ever.
Yeah.
So, Jerry, did you just love this movie so much?
Yeah, I love the fact that Wes Craven can make a good damn movie. I love that.
That's true.
I loved the opening sequence with Drew Barrymore. I thought that was very innovative. Yeah, it's Wes Craven's great. You can't go wrong with it. When he's at the helm, this was him just sparking imagination back into horror on this. So, yeah, what did you think of it?
I mean, when I was younger and I first saw it, I was like, okay, it's good. And then I kind of hated on it a little bit as a horror snob. But now that it's come full circle, I like it. And I like what it did for the genre.
Yeah.
It brought back horror to the 90s, which we desperately needed.
Yeah.
It brought a lot of trash with it, but it, reignited that flame in the movie industry to start making good horror movies again.
Yeah. It's like where you get the, this is always the beginning of the style. Scream was great, but it created the bubblegum horror.
Yeah.
Blair Witch is great, but it created all the found footages you can shake a stick at.
Yeah.
The Ring is really good, but then everybody had to do their Japanese style American horror remake kind of deal. Scream is innovative, I believe is the word that I'm looking for there. But yeah, like I said, if I was to say my favorite moment, it'd be that opening with Drew Barrymore.
Really?
Yeah. Just intense.
Your favorite moment or favorite kill or both?
I'm favorite kill I'll wait for, but just all around, it tells you everything you need to know that's going to happen in the movie.
Yeah.
In the first, what do you say, that's like 15 minutes of film.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Easily.
Yeah. And it's cold opening, so there's no music, there's no scream, title pop up.
They did all that later in the series.
It's a cold opening. Phone rings. It establishes that, she's just getting a phone call, and then it just progresses more and more. I think another thing that I really liked, speaking of the phone call, is it gave the killer a voice. Whereas
That's very true.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Whereas a Michael Myers and a Jason, because if you think about it, Ghostface is basically doing the same thing, but because of the phone call, it's brought something new to just those hack and slashers. It gave them a voice. voiced by Roger L. Jackson, who voiced all of the Scream movies. But I like that about this. It gave him a voice.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Who is the breakout character in this movie
Drew Barrymore.
for you? Drew
Yeah,
Barrymore?
I mean, she's playing a high schooler, and she's like 40? No, I mean, she's probably like 20. I think, yeah, she was 20 at the time. But she played that character good. You thought that character was going to be your, like, your main character, This is the person we're introduced with. And, I mean, Wes Craven's done this a lot. Where, even in Nightmare on Elm Street, where we think the Tina character is going to be our main character, and then we find out later, oh no, it's the Neve Campbell character. So I do like that character a lot.
Okay.
Even though, like I said, it's 15 minutes. She's got a short part. She's a victim.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, but yeah, I like Drew Barrymore in this. I mean, it's short, but it's sweet. It's real sweet. Filling.
All right.
What would you say is the breakout scene and or character?
I mean, for me, the breakout scene would have to be Rose McGowan's death, just because it's so ridiculous. Like, everybody knows a garage door isn't going to pick up 120 pounds of a human being, and also it's not going to kill them.
Yeah.
But my character is definitely Stu. I love Matthew Lillard, and I love him in this movie. I love him being a crybaby at the end.
Find it, you dipshit! Get up! I can't, Billy. Oh, you cut me too deep. I think I'm dying here, man.
I don't know. I love that character.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely has charisma.
Yeah.
Being goofy, being silly, but and it's also with his character, it's like a shock at the end. Mm-hmm. Spoilers, he's one of the killers.
Right.
It's like, oh, I didn't see that coming,
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah. But yeah, I would say, yeah, definitely a good pick with the Stu character. Yeah. So, but dislikes are the Happy Meal Award.
What?
I kept calling my dislikes for some reason the Happy Meal Award. Yeah.
But Happy Meals are good.
Yeah, but it's a little hamburger, it's a little fries, you get a toy, it's overpriced.
So you're disappointed.
Yeah, it's basically like,
okay.
I'm starving, I have malnourished and stuff, but I got a toy, it's great. It's like food to shut your kids up. Here, you get a toy with it and stuff. But
all right, so what's your beef with this movie? What are your dislikes?
The acting. Some of it feels Some
Just
of it,
the whole fucking thing.
yeah. Some of it feels very Party of Five-ish. Not to, I know Neve Campbell came from Party of Five,
Sure.
but it does feel TV acting, where
Well, I mean, Courtney Cox was in the same boat.
in Friends, yep.
David Arquette was on Friends for
Yep.
that short period of time. So
Yeah.
I think a lot of these people were TV actors.
I think other than like Drew Barrymore
even Henry Winkler.
yeah, but yeah, I would go acting is the big thing where yes, they can deliver the lines, but are they delivering lines because they're on a piece of paper or because that's what the character is actually trying to project and stuff? But yeah, what would you give a Happy Meal award to? I'm gonna use that shit.
I'm not gonna call it.
You don't have to because I'm gonna call it.
Knock yourself out. Let's see. My beef with the movie is probably Jamie Kennedy.
Got to it, damn it.
Oh yeah, he's your beef too.
Yeah, I got Jamie Kennedy down.
I think our beefs are different. I think that the way his character, the way he was trying to get everybody to understand the tropes of horror, the rules of horror, I think it was just, though it was good, it was the way he delivered it was kind of annoying.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's annoying. I mean, the character's fine. The actor, I mean, like, the character just he's very plasticky.
yeah.
You can see right through it and stuff. Oh yeah,
All right, well, I'll
works at the
give
video.
you Jamie Kennedy to complain about.
No.
I'll complain about Henry Winkler's character instead. Henry Winkler plays the principal of this school. I love Henry Winkler, but I don't even think it's his fault, but they tried to make everybody menacing and ominous in this movie.
Yeah.
They tried to make everybody a possible suspect. And he did a great job doing that, but I didn't like that about this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the principal did not need to be a suspect. He could have just been a principal.
Yeah.
Even if he was a hard-ass principal, he didn't need to have the scissors and, like, all that stuff. Like, just, nah. But, all right, go back to Jamie Kennedy.
Well,
What do you think?
Jamie Kennedy, he's annoying.
All right.
The end. No, I didn't say the character in the movie. Just Jamie Kennedy
Can never have sex.
and stuff.
Jamie Kennedy.
Yeah, Jamie Kennedy. Yeah. Did you go through what you liked about it a lot?
No, I didn't do that.
Yeah. Tell me what you liked about it. Like,
I
what?
mean, I think the biggest thing that I liked about this movie is the wave of horror that it brought with it.
Yeah.
The way it brought back horror. Because we were dead in the water with horror. And Wes Craven was like, I'll write a meta-ass fucking horror movie and show you. Wes Craven was like, I'll write a meta horror movie and show you. So, that's one of the biggest things. Plus, I mean, the Ghostface character is very simple. He wears a dress and a mask. The buck knife. Like, it's a very accessible costume for killing.
Yeah.
I think that the whole movie was good. I mean, overall, the movie was good. I enjoyed it. And I'm glad that it was made because of what it brought to the table.
So, and the Ghostface, it's just that great. I mean, I don't know who in '96 didn't have a Ghostface Halloween costume, and that's number one rule. If you're going to make a horror movie, make a costume that can be made into a Halloween costume. If your monster has something that's
You think
iconic.
That's the number one rule in making a horror movie?
Mm-hmm.
Not make a good horror movie, not make, like...
Well, I mean, make a... number...
I remember my little brother went as Ghostface one year, and he had, like, the little knife that was kind of clear, but you push the button and it circulated blood through it.
Yeah.
To look like...
Or you had the pumping heart and stuff.
Yeah. That had the runny mask.
Yeah. But... Yeah, fun fact, there was a bunch of copycat murders about this movie. Yeah, I mean, not about this movie, but a bunch of people...
Fun fact, people died.
Yeah, fun fact, yeah, it's so fun. Look at us.
Isn't it fun?
Yeah, it's fun.
Yes.
And also, fuck the MPAA. They're the people who rate movies.
Yeah.
They had to cut this movie 8 times to not get an NC-17.
I'd like to see the NC-17 version.
Yeah, they had to...
Is there a director's cut? Is there
and we're not talking about, like, director's cuts or anything like that. We're talking about for them to even get it seen, they had to cut not just, like, fat. We're talking about, like, gore, close-ups on gore.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I want to see that version.
Yeah, because if you watch this movie, it's... Yeah, I mean, they're all in the trash can, probably, knowing Hollywood at that time. You're good?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I mean, again, I just really like this movie.
Yeah.
It's probably one of my more favorite movies that have come out since the 80s as far as horror goes.
Yeah, it was fun. What's your stars?
I'm giving it a 4-star review. So, 4 stars.
Yeah. I'm going to give it 4 stars as well.
Well, 4 stars from both of us. Go watch Scream if you haven't seen it. And if you have seen it, let us know what you think of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, alright. So that's the review.
Yep.
Moving on. to the Great and Powerful Pumpkin.
Bucket time. I've been waiting.
Jerry's turn.
Yep.
Put it back. I don't care about the microphone. Make noise. I'm not going to let you just come in here and pick one right off the top. I'll just get this one right here. Yeah. Just this one.
Man, don't trust me.
I trust you with a lot, but not picking movies. My life, sure.
Ready?
Yes.
The Black Dahlia.